Hi, I'm Joel Breidenball. Thanks for joining me on this Monday. I'll be doing a select Bible topic Tuesday tomorrow and send that out to give you a chance to cast your vote. On Friday, as I dealt with Finance Friday, I talked about the importance of stewardship. Let me talk to you right now about marriage and family, and an issue that often gets overlooked in families. It can be controversial among Christians, even though it shouldn't be. And that is how we rank our family in order of priority. Now, I'll talk some other time about putting your spouse first, and then children, and then parents, and sometimes at certain stages of life, parents maybe even before children. But Jesus comes first. And notice what he says in Matthew chapter 10. He talks about whoever acknowledges me before men, I'll acknowledge before my Father in heaven. And in that same vein, he says, do not think I came to bring peace on the earth, for I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I came to turn a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's enemies will be the members of his household. Now, we don't see that as much in American Christianity, but there are some religions where if you give your life to Christ, the family forsakes you. And that's what Jesus is really getting at. That if you're really willing to put him first, you may lose family members over it. You obviously can lose friends, but you can even lose family members. He goes on to say, the one who loves a father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. The one who loves a son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And whoever doesn't take up his cross and follow me is not worthy of me. So Jesus talks about those that are worth following him and worthy of having him in their lives. And he says, the man who loves a father or mother more than me, or a son or daughter more than me. And you say, no, I put Jesus first and so forth. And the question is, do you really? Because there are plenty of Christians. As a pastor, I've pastored several different churches, well over 20 years, and it surprised me how many times a family member would come in for a weekend visit, and they'd come in on a Friday or Saturday and be there through maybe Sunday afternoon or later, and how many Christians will take worshiping the Lord corporately with believers and take it off that Sunday. And they say, well, I want to be with my daughter or her family or whatever. And I understand the importance. You want to maximize the time and so forth. But sometimes they need to set an example for their children maybe who aren't practicing the faith, and they need to say, hey, Jesus is that important. Come with me to church. Let's go take a couple hours and let's go worship the Lord. Or I'm going to go worship the Lord, and I'd love for you to come with me, kind of thing. And then you say, well, yeah, but they're unbelievers, they're not going to come. Okay, well, then put Jesus first and take a couple of those hours and let them know that Jesus is that important to you. Because I think we heard our testimony. We heard our testimony with our family. I think we heard our testimony with others in the world, and certainly some of our friends in the faith and so forth, when you don't put Jesus first. Now, can you worship Jesus without going to church every single Sunday? Yeah, you can, but if you don't make church a priority, if you don't make gathering with his body a priority, Jesus said to Saul, you are persecuting me, when he was persecuting the church. So to persecute the church is to persecute Jesus. Jesus is that closely identified with his body. And so often believers treat the body as second value and not as important, but it's highly important. It's one way we gather with other believers and express our devotion to Jesus. So as you think about marriage and family, think about family priorities. Think about putting Jesus first and then other family members in place. And that'll be a great witness for them, a great witness for others. It'll be a great reminder to you, because there may be a word that you especially need to hear that day. So I pray this is helpful to you. I look forward to joining you again real soon. God bless you.